So welcome back on there, guys. Just had to make sure that everything was running good. Obviously got the sun currently beaming down on us at the minute, just overheating a few things. Just had to make sure that we wasn't going to overheat anymore. Currently starting to be a warm day here at RAF Lakenheath. So yeah, just a little bit of an overheat. I say sometimes when equipment does get like that, it does power off. But back now for part 2. So it looks like potential runway change then, maybe. What is there? Orgon Tech. Yeah, J Moore, they would all move, wouldn't they? I say big on tech. So yeah, it looks like exited the runway on there as well. Well, actually everything good. Mark Abram, good to see you. Thank you, Graham. Appreciate it. No, Alan, everything's running. It seems to be running smoothly. As I say, sometimes it overheats. So I've got the sun right on top of me here. So when something gets too hot, obviously the fans can't deal with it on the system that I have. So sometimes it itself overheats. So it will just turn off. Obviously just to protect itself. Hello Bruce, good to see you Bruce. But bearing in mind, this is all new equipment as well, guys. So we're back the first time this week with new equipment. Phil Wilkerson streaming from Texas. Hello to you. Yeah, but well, I have got one. Made a schoolboy error though, not putting it up today. I have got like a cooling pad as well. Day patch charges, not a problem. I say sometimes things overheat. It's all good though. I'd much rather the system does that, to be honest. Steve MJ. Take a screenshot. You're all more than welcome. Rob Guest, morning to you. Doug Smith, incredible, isn't it? Oh, F-35s look like they're coming back as well by the looks of it. Incredible. So we got two over the top of us. Right into the sun. So 2 back, 13 to go. Falcon 11, hello to you.
Yeah, well, that's what part of this way in, because I've got a bed in the back.
So 15 F-35s, 1-5 went out this morning, 2 back, 13 left.
Yeah, it's just, I was a bit scared about going through the roof. It's quite flexible. Yeah, I need like a rig like that, really, like a platform. Yeah, you can get like a roof around.
Phil Wilkinson, thank you so much, Phil.
Yeah, I didn't really think about doing it, but I just thought I could.
Say this is a new system that we've got going in, just finally ironing out the last few bugs.
They're coming back tomorrow.
Ground dicker correct. Aspen, thank you so much for your support, and thank you everyone for your support here, guys. So back to the streaming week, upgraded equipment, and hopefully some wonderful sights and sounds here for you wonderful lot watching at home or wherever you're watching from. That sounds of them F-15s over in the background. Thank you, Aspen. I say, just ironing out the last few bugs on the new system, but touch wood, all back and ready to go, ship shape. Only good thing is now we're on the second stream here, or part 2. The first stream was full of the F-35s, and then the second stream, obviously where we're at now, got the F-15s and some of the F-35s coming back. So a nice little morning. And Aspen, thank you, Aspen. So guys, and obviously a massive thank you to everyone for their support over the past week as well. It's been a very trying time, but we're back up and running and ironing the last few bugs out of the system. No worries, Jim. So it looks like, once again, about the same amount of aircraft as we had 2 Wednesdays ago here. About 20 aircraft heading out. What do we got? 2 F-15s still here on the ground. And another 13 F-35s to head back. That's it, Doug. Definitely hear something else as well. Phil, we was thinking about it. So more F-35s. Where are I? Can't even see. There it is. Over the base as well. Colour of the sun. There it is. So 4 more F-35s back. Nine left to come. That noise is incredible. Wow. And then F-35 straight over the top. Wow, definitely not going to get that. Or are we? F-35's deciding to play. have more over the top of us as well. Wow. Bruce, it doesn't surprise me at all. So 3 F-15s waiting to depart. What have we got? Another 3 F-35s around by the trees. Oh, wow. Definitely showing off now. Incredible. Our own mini air show here on a Wednesday morning. Thank you so much to the US Air Force. T&D, thank you so much, Val, for your support from the US. Absolutely brilliant support. Thank you. Now that was an incredible 40 minutes worth of the hour of power. Christine, it's all good. Incredible, guys. It's our own mini air show over the top here. Incredible sounds. So I think we still got maybe 1 or 2 F-35s back. Yeah, Paul 2377. And then we'll be waiting after this for the F-15s as well to return. But that was just incredible. Who needs RIAT? Right now as well, the spotter car park here, incredibly busy. Lots and lots of people. Gaza T saying picture and sound quality on another level today. Nice one, Gaza. Thank you so much. I say we're just ironing out the few last bugs of everything here, guys. Where is he? I can't even see into the sun. Is that it? Yeah. These guys definitely showing off this morning. Olivia, good to see you, Olivia. Straight over into the sun as well, sailing north. So lost for the second. Bring it back just until it's on finals. Yeah, Mark, that's it. I say it's the first time we're using it. First time we're using it here at Lakenheath as well. So it's good to get all the settings and get everything done and correctly sort of adjusted, which is brilliant. JP Cross, good morning to you. Yeah, Alan, it can. I say you, the F-35s went out, didn't it? Or didn't they? And then we had, what, 30 odd minutes? Maybe 35? Not really much going on. But you have to be patient. And here we were patient. Going over the back side of the airport. Oh no, where is it? Ah, oh, there it is.
Oh wow, that's cool, isn't it? Oh gosh. It's not, is it?
Well, look at those up.
No. Oh, yeah? Colour.
I wait for it every morning. I missed one this morning. Usually comes over my house.
Oh, yeah?
Right past the room.
Oh, yeah?
So they either come in, back, or come out. Really cool.
Look at it. Fucking noisy, though.
Wonderful stuff. Susan Rawlinson, good morning to you as well.
From Edinburgh to
Is it? I thought it was about 2 hours at best.
I will be honest, Leslie, where we are here, so
No, I have
there is, as I say, this viewing area that the MOD have put up, and it is just fantastic here. So many cars, so many people. There's a burger van here. There's people sitting on their rooftops of their vehicles or their vans, like camper vans. Just a very nice warm buzz here, you know. And obviously great as well. We're on the summer holidays now for for the youngsters here in the UK. So a fabulous place for them to come along, or parents to bring their kids. And then you get to see just what we've seen for the past 40 minutes, which is fantastic. So the next thing we will be waiting for is obviously the F-15s to come back. So we'll just once again finish our coffee, let the stream just roll and enjoy. So Mike Harris, so this camera was put away for the summer because this is our night camera, the camera that we used to film all them beautiful night shots at Heathrow and at London City. So this one, we were very lucky, didn't go missing. So this is obviously the camera that we've got there. Obviously we are a camera down, but we'll get back to that in at another time once we save some money. But this is the night camera, and this is a sort of maybe a better camera, but a lot of you are saying that obviously this is better looking on here, and we have upgraded the sound quality on here as well. So you'll probably notice that from our other streams pre the other week at London City. This should be a lot more full. You should get a lot crisper sound obviously on here. So yeah, once we're back up and running with all the settings that we need, this is good. So happy days. Susanna, you have got time. As I say, the F-35, sorry, the F-15s, when did they go out? Probably from about 40 minutes ago. So they're normally out, what are they out for, about an hour-ish, something like that. So what we'll do, like we done last time, we'll just keep our eyes fixed on the radar over there, have a cup of coffee, have a nice little chill out on a talk, and then wait for the arrivals of the F-15s. But once again, there's the military guys. You never ever potentially know what is going to be turning up or what is going to be happening on here. It has been incredible this morning. Yeah, Mr. S. I say the F-35s, where they was going, you probably heard them going over the top. There was a little bit of aerobatics, the aircraft being thrown about, but when you're shooting into the sun, it's quite hard with that. But we got some fantastic footage. Thank you, Liberator. I say it all should be nearly done. We just need to adjust the final little tiny bits, and then it's good to go. The streams will run perfectly as normal. Susanna, all good. Falcon 11 agreed. And hello, Debbie O'Connor. Good to see you as well, Debbie. Hope you're fantastic. And yeah, anyone that's not. So at Lakenheath, one that's not normally see it. If we pull the zoom back, you can probably see here. So just behind that silver van over there is a burger van. He's cooking up his bacon butties and sausage butties and things like that. But you can see just around here, lots of cars. All of this opened up to the public, which is just, in my eyes, brilliant, because we don't get enough of this at civilian airports. So there could be quite a few things to learn, should we say. Yes, Stuart, good morning to you, Ian. But yeah, a great place, guys, and it's not that far from London. I think it takes me, what is it? I think it was 76 or 77 miles from where I am, which is not really that bad. It's about the same as it is from my house to Heathrow. So the only thing is, you have to get here. In my experience, you have to be here early if you want something, a decent spot. Well, we don't. Not normally, Bruce. So yeah, we'll just keep our eyes out patiently and grab the coffee. well, saying that, I think it was his name Dave, I'm sure. Was it Dave? I'm sure it was. He's got a big old queue of people there. And once again, a few people this morning took their scanners over. He helped sort out all of the scanners as well, like your radio scanners. So really good guy. Tina. Yeah, but he's got a constant queue over there, so do you know what? Good luck to him. Nigel Cox saying F-15s over Cardigan Bay at the moment, mid-Wales. Thank you, Nigel. Really appreciate it, mate. Hope you're keeping safe and well. And Starman Pete, really appreciate it. And thank you all, guys, and welcome back to SDTV. I say running Wednesday to Saturday this week. First part of the stream was all of the F-35s going out, so that was 15 of them all departing. And then the second part of the stream, which we're at here, is the F-35s coming back and the F-15 departures as well. So you get a bit of both. But the second stream, which we're on now, is definitely a lot more fun than the first. Yeah, it's always an early one. As I say, every time that we come to here, my alarm's set for about 4 a.m. Probably on the road by about 4:15. It does provide a long day, but such a worthwhile day.
One of my best flight experiences. Glad you did it. We'll get away with it now. No way. Yeah, it is. Oh, honestly. Yeah, it was like dead. It was, especially as they were going from the UK. Oh yeah, it's iconic. You don't like the dog?
No, Ian Stewart. No, I'm glad. I'm really glad. Well, Liberator. The thing is, this obviously an American airbase.
Yeah.
You have got that sort of safety towards you. You know that you see the personnel driving around here. You know, this is not exactly the sort of place where you're gonna. How do we put it? Go along and cause any trouble, if that makes sense. You know, you're on your best behaviour here. MOD facilities, what you're going to be. Graham, was they really at 6:30? Wow. Yeah, because every time we've been here, it's normally been they've normally been heading out about 8:10. It's been around that time, but they went up a lot earlier today, the F-35s, which were really good. But as I say, anyone that is joining the stream now, guys, we're on that little bit of a lull time here at RAF Lakenheath, just while we're waiting for the F-15s that are currently over Wales at the minute to obviously head back, unless we get any more sorties going out, but you never ever know. Thank you, Fred. And yeah, if you are just joining us, guys, if you go back to the start of the stream, you'll get to see pretty much a mini air show for about 40 odd minutes. So Gaza, yes, I will. So the next thing, obviously, where we've done quite a bit of stuff with the BBMF, the last time we was at Coningsby was, I think it was July. So I want to go back up there, but I'd like to do the night operations. But it's just if you can get there. I believe it's only this week that they're on the night operations. But yes, it is a place that we will go back to. And the Typhoons are pretty incredible. Typhoon T. I love that.
I've just drawn the curtains in the back there so I can get changed on my shorts. So I've got my trousers. I'm boiling already. I get changed.
Yeah, Chris said, well, as I say, this camera's quite good in the low light. It picks up some wonderful stuff. I think getting the afterburners would be incredible, but I suppose you need a bit of easterly operations for Coningsby, don't you? Or easterly wind. Once again, a lovely day here. Yeah, it would have been great seeing the 7.4. So Liberator, there's a bit of building work that's going on. It looks like they've got an excavator that's over there by one of the hangars, or some of the hangars, and then there's a lot of trucks and pickup trucks all driving around the base, which is quite nice. Gives you that great American feel in the sunshine. Kenji, it doesn't surprise me at all. As I say, at the minute with the safety and things like that, it's just not with what we've got here, and you're seeing the difference in the broadcast quality that we've had, or that we had and that we do have now. It's just too much of a risk to go there at the second. I say I really do hope that the guys at London City get back to us, but you never know. Thank you, Tina. Ooh, what is that over the top? There's something. What have we got? Ian Stewart, yes, I did. I filmed from the car park once again that had the burger van there, and we went up on the Friday, if everyone remembers. I remember us going live and people said you were mad for going there, but it was the BBMF. It was the kick-off of the air shows, wasn't it? Frenchy TJ. I'm going to grab myself a coffee, I think, afterwards to keep the tiredness at bay. Thank you though, Frenchy. Really, really appreciate it, mate. The Dornier that took off from Mildenhall. So already had we caught a KC 135 going into Mildenhall a bit earlier on. No worries, Tina, all good. So the other part of the show after the wait, guys, will be us waiting for the F-15s on their way back. Yeah, Graham. I say it really is. When I drive here from the from like the dual carriageway, it's incredible just how big this base is. It's enormous. Good little drive as well. So the last position of the F-15s were over Wales. Thank you, Scappy. Really appreciate it, Chris. Oh, Graham, is that what it is? 11,000? Wow. That is incredible. That is a vast amount of people. Yeah, thank you to the US Air Force for providing such a good show. That's incredible, though. No, Ian. As I say, you're a bit of a when you do things like this and you broadcast in the quality, you do, yeah, you do have to keep your eyes peeled. I know that other people that would stream from there, they just have a tripod and a little tiny mini camera. You know, it's not the sort of stuff. That's why we try to keep it safe and when you sort of go to places like this now, you know. Yeah, that's it. And the bike is turning up here at Lakenheath now as well. You know what's also nice? It's nice seeing some of the spotters here just in front of their cars with their chairs. Just everyone relaxing, you know. Great vibe. David Butler, good morning to you as well. Very good morning. Yeah, as I say though, like we will be back. I have emailed them, and I've asked the people that we dealt with before at London City to see if they can do something for us. So I've got to wait on them now. You know, we've done some great things for them for many years. And Kika's saying your camera quality is outstanding. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I say try to get some really good quality here, and obviously broadcasting all of this in 4K as well for you all. We did get some amazing shots. But thank you. Really appreciate it. Mr. S, well, the only one that we had, there was only one F-15 that seemed to have gone tech. But other than that, I don't know anything else that's happened over the week. Only from what you see on social media. And Coe, all good. Christine, thank you, Christine. It will be even more crisp once once the remaining aircraft that we're waiting for turn back up. So, Susan, unfortunately, Aviation Generation, so our college partner, they're not at. Their operations have moved from London City Airport to Heathrow. So, unfortunately, they're not there anymore, so we can't use the college. And even the talks that we had about being on the college roof at London City Airport, even that, we had to jump through a lot of hoops, a lot of risk assessments, and it just, they didn't really seem that great to help, if that makes sense. But obviously the main thing, as I say, I've got to look out for the safety, because now that happened last week, or the week before, I believe it was, potentially got a target on your back. I suppose anyone is with camera equipment. Yeah, Olivia, it just needs, as I say, it's the platform. So my platform, it's not, the way that my platform is built, like this roof platform up here, because of the insurance that I have to have, it's like, I don't leave it constructed. So I take it all down just for the driving, because obviously we do a lot of driving. Yep, I was thinking about that, Ian, and I wanted to go and do the BBMF tour as well. I didn't have enough time when we went there, because what did we do last time? We went to East Midlands Airport, didn't we, on the Thursday, and then I went to Coningsby the next morning to go and catch some of the Typhoons and the BBMF. But by the time we'd set up and put everything up, obviously, because you have to get there, once again, you have to get there early to get a decent space, obviously public and all. That's the only thing that I didn't have time to do. Derek Halsey, hello to you, 5:11 a.m. where you are. Yeah, it is very crisp, isn't it? They look after their lawn here. But yeah, Ian Stewart, that's people keep telling me about that. Is Tatters Hall Lakes as well, they keep saying. Brian Smith, all good. I say, absolutely love seeing the American vans. Haven't been to the States in ages, so it gives you a bit of a holiday as well while you're here. Mr. S, no, just a platform on top of my roof rack with what have I got? I have to have metal barring around as well, because where I've had to put this all through, it's all covered under my insurance, so when I'm working at height and around airports, I've got to adhere to safety things. Falcon 11 saying 5:15 Florida time. Very nice. Reaper 55, good. Military base weight. That's it, Reaper 55. But when the action does turn up, it's incredible. I say I quite like it. It gives us a bit of a chance to, not only that, just interact. You know, a lot of you guys in the comments as well. I've got stories talking about air bases and things like that. It's a great chance to interact while we're on the waiting period, and you can have a lot of coffee, which is always a good thing. Yeah, Liberator. I say once again, love a bit of Luton. I think this is a good thing about like a Wednesday or a Thursday sometimes. When you mix them up, you can catch some great stuff, especially at Luton with the bizjet movements. They are absolutely fantastic. Some of them bizjets that we've caught have been incredible, and the celebrities that I think we've spotted over the couple of years. No, Derek, no, that's brilliant. So Mike, this, as I say, it's not a new camera. Obviously, for what we lost, replacing the camera that we lost is very, very expensive. Like very, very expensive. That and our radio, they were the two of the most expensive things that obviously we lost, that were stolen. But the camera that we're using now is probably better picture quality on there. This, as I say, was originally, this is our winter camera. So this camera here we use for all of our night action shots at the airports that we visited. So we decided to, obviously, where this was the other camera that we had, or the only camera that we had, we brought this back in here. But from a broadcast camera, the one that obviously that we lost, to now this DSLR with a decent lens on it, the picture quality is always going to be a bit more superb. You know, sometimes a DSLR camera gives you fantastic clarity and picture quality, and not only that, you get a bit more control over it. When got some cracking shots of the F-15 that was just sort of parked over there, you know, and even the F-35s taxiing up, which were just amazing as well. So it's almost like getting your own screenshot, you know, your own pictures there. Lady 757, hello to you. Richard Pryor, thank you, Richard. I say on the waiting moment at the second. if you do fancy it, guys, you can go straight back to the start of the stream. Mini air show that was going on there, and the F-15's departing. And then on stream 1 that we've done as well, there's also, I think, below this, you would have had the 15 F-35s heading out this morning, quite early actually. Lady 757, was it really? It's nice, and I appreciate that. I say we tried to, we got back to normality as quickly as we could, and this is why I'm forever indebted and grateful to this wonderful community that we've got here. You know, it's, I say we didn't replace everything that we lost, but we replaced enough to bring us back, you know, which is brilliant, and it does look a lot better. So quite happy. But it looks like potentially once the F-15s do come back, doesn't look like there's going to be much more action going on. I remember when we left Wednesday 2 weeks ago, I think it was a gentleman named, I think it was Tony, that said once we left about 10:30, 11 o'clock, I think it was, the next sortie of aircraft didn't head out until about 1:30. So quite a big gap. Stuart Palmer saying F-15s inbound. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And Mr. S, thank you so much for your support as well. Really appreciate it. Thank you. And Brian Smith saying, yeah, for military streamers, Lakenheath and Coningsby are busy. Mildenhall, yeah, Mildenhall's a relaxing day. I guess civil aviation, it is. And do you know what civil aviation is? You look at our, say when we was at Heathrow, for a prime example, on Saturday, it is just constant, and it was 5.5 hours worth of every aircraft imaginable, you know, or every commercial aircraft imaginable, which was, it's great. So seeing this, as I say, being here, it's such a different vibe, and I quite like it, you know. It's a lovely place to be. So this is, as I say, quite relaxing. But for us, once again, it's the sights and the sounds here. You don't get anything like this at a commercial airport, you know. A380s are loud when they're touching down, but nothing compared to 4 afterburners on an F-15. Thank you, Kevin Mottershaw. All good, my friend. And Mr. S, once again, thank you so much for your support. Yeah, Liberator. Bit of bigger support, but it doesn't like the F-15s on their way back. So brilliant stuff. And Jeff, hello to you. But yeah, definitely more relaxing. So it's all about this channel. It's all about what it does. It's doing something different, you know. So it's fabulous to see. It really is. Elkingo, really? I say I'm not fully up to their expertise at the minute, but but still learning. Yeah, I'm not loud or anything like that. I just engage. Yeah, Ian Stuart, I say we had this conversation. We wanted to go, like I've been looking into potentially Mildenhall, but I say the amount of streams that I've seen on TikTok and YouTube, you can either go there and you'll have a brilliant day, or you can potentially be there for 6 or 7 hours and you get one movement. And it's a lot. It's a big commitment for a day, potentially, if you're not going to get anything. You know, I mean, what we're probably going to get, what I would say, about a 3 and a bit hour stream out of this today. But you look at the pure action that we've had here. But then obviously, if you've only got 1 or 2 movements going out over 6 or 7 hours, it becomes very straining, especially for you guys in the audience. It's like I think you can deal with 30, 40, 50 minutes maybe of just waiting and waiting for a bit of action. But I think the longer it progresses, the harder it is, you know. I think it's called fatigue, or viewer fatigue, you know. So you've always got to try and base where you're going to stream on things actually happening. Mark Dudley, I completely agree. And this is why we love it, you know. No, Kevin, I didn't see that. I say I've got a few bits and pieces and articles that have been sent to me that I need to read up. There's just so much information now online that's coming on sales of airports and updates and loads of things. And Stephen Russell, that's it. Also the quality of the chat, and I think that's what makes a live stream. You know, I think it's all about interaction. You know, if you've got a great set of people in the chat, you know, you potentially can go for hours. But then obviously you want the chat. If everyone is buzzing and you're having a really good chat feed, you can go for that little bit longer. But then you've got a catch-22 moment, you know. Yeah, I can go. That's it. Nice, relaxed, laid back, and then once the aircraft comes along, let the aircraft do the talking. You know, let them do their thing. That's what we're here for. We're here to see these sights and the sounds, and that is what we want. Very, very busy now at in the car park. Well, Fred, I think what you'll find, I think majority of commercial airports, I think you'll find that they're going to be expanding. You know, I'm just still surprised now that a lot of stuff hasn't been handed to the likes of London Gatwick. You know, the second runway's there. It just needs to be moved over by, what was it, 12 or 14 metres, I think it was. The infrastructure is already there. It's already in place. It just baffles me, to be honest. So Andrew, so they'll be on ADSB. Sometimes they pop up on Flight Radar, but this is the reason why I don't have AirNav on the bottom. So when we go to commercial airports, obviously you'll see AirNav on there. You'll have the live up-to-date flight tracking info and all of your weather and the METAR. Here it's a bit different, so AirNav won't really be picking up anything on here. So it's like a pointless flight tracking tool that's on the bottom. But ADSB is probably your best for all of the aircraft. Or your military stuff, should I say. So Stuart, I'm very lucky that I've got my own view, like my own platform on top of my roof here. But you can see the aircraft. You can. Majority of the spotters here with their cameras, they will just click and shoot through the fence on there, and it's great. So you can get a really good view from here, even if you're on the ground as well. So it's nice. But I say I'm quite lucky that I've got a roof platform on here, so it's all right. JB Civ, good morning to you from Austin. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Falcon, I was very well. Basically, we had all of our live streaming equipment stolen from us after we'd finished the stream at London City. They assaulted me and stole it all from the back of my van, and as I was just about to pack the last little bits in there, so unfortunately we lost all of our old equipment. Nick Lamb, morning to you. So yeah, that's one thing I will say, guys. Obviously, if you are going to anywhere spotting, here is great, but just keep an eye on your equipment and have a look over your shoulder sometimes, you know. Okay, guys, I'm watching you on YouTube from Anglesey and listen to RAF Valley. Traffic on the scanner, eating a bacon sarnie. Very nice. I say there's loads of people over at Dave's Burger Van going to get getting their breakfast. He's doing a roaring trade. And Falcon, unfortunately, lost it all. So yeah, it wasn't exactly the most pleasant of experiences, but you live and learn. Stuart Palm saying F-15Es heading in via that's my point for the ILS, 17 miles out. Look left, thank you very much. Right, so we're on the wait now for the F-15s, guys, which I think is going to conclude us after that, because it looks very, very quiet over on the base. Mark Dudley, brilliant. Thank you very much, Mark. So there you go, guys. If you are using the ADSB, anyone that's new to that, so there you go. If you want, you just want military aircraft, press the U button. Nick Horsley, correct. That's it. That's the main thing that worries me about going there. At least here, during the week, you're sort of not guaranteed, but something is going to happen, if that makes sense, you know. I know, Falcon. That's it. Graham, no worries. Thank you, Graham. Yeah, so just be careful. If you learn anything from me, just be careful of your equipment, guys, because there are some people out there that want your stuff. Okay, go Sam. 360 radar is a great web-based tracker as well, especially for the military aircraft. That's not too bad. £21 a year. F-15. There it is. Where are we? So that's the first. What did we have? I think it was 5 that went out. Kevin Marshall, maybe. So I'm sure it was 5 that went out, guys. So that's 2 back, 1 on the other 3.
Go on, get round there.
I was hoping for some nice fly past, but you'd never be too sure. Yes, Ian Stewart, they were. You can tell that by the, what was it, the blue on the front of the weapon. Stuart Hayward, that's it. Counted them all out, counted them all back. The famous, what was that, the Falklands, wasn't it? The Harrier. And the Harriers. Well, Derek, you have to adjust your commentary from the places that you're at, you know. Hang on, where at the end? Yeah, Lady 757, that was it. Oh, Nature Explorer. As I say, we'll be back there. We go there twice a week, so it's all right. It's nice. It's nice to do something different. So the F-15s. Down there at the end. No, Rich B. Once again, with the Mac Loop, the stories of that, it's great. It's great for photography and for video, but I think for live streaming, just the amount of traffic that you don't get there sometimes. You know, I've heard so many people, many times, that say they've been up there and they've been there for 10 or 11 hours at the Mac Loop, but there's great stuff going on when the aircraft flies straight past you, but once again, it's a long day, like, you know. And streaming, you've got to be so careful with it. Stuart Palmer saying flight 2 next to him via Charlie waypoint, look right over the trees. Thank you, really appreciate it, Stuart. Well, Keith, I think that was the two that just turned up, wasn't it? Yeah, Paul, there has. We've had 20 aircraft in total this morning. But the F-35's definitely provided a decent show when they came back. And Stuart Palmer, I really appreciate it, so thank you so much. Yeah, but mornings, for me, I think morning time's definitely the best here. I know people will spend probably the whole day here. I think majority of the action does go out in the morning. Nika, I'm just trying to... No, Graham, that's it. I say there's normally a break, isn't there, from the last couple of times that we've been here, or the last few times at least on here. Once this morning session sort of finishes up, doesn't, well, from what Dave at the burger van, that was his name, was it, Dave? It normally says about lunchtime-ish that they normally start going back out. And there it is. So I'm sure, as I say, I'm sure it was 5. So we've had the 4, and I think we've got one more back to us. Mark Garwood, thank you so much for your support as well, Mark. The Harrier, no. So they are fake. Well, it's fake ammunition that they have, and they are practice stuff. You notice it with a blue. It's normally blue on the tip of the ammunition. So I'm sure we have one more left to turn up. I'm sure it was 5. Thank you, Stuart. I said it might have been a couple more. That's even better for us. Sometimes you lose count of the aircraft in and out, but it has been busy. Ah, the Harrier 85. That's how I remember going to Centre Parks. So they got Centre Parks around here. That's back in 2017, 2018. Raw of these aircraft were just incredible. Walking through the forest and all of a sudden you got F-15s passing overhead. Okay, oh, that's brilliant. So waiting on the final few of the F-15s. That's a brilliant call sign. Paul Martin, so yes, the car park is packed here today. Very, very busy once again. Even along on the verges as well. So a very, very busy day. Brian McCann, it's great, isn't it? Oh, Mark Garwood, that's absolutely brilliant. I say we was with them on Saturday, the Vulcan Restoration Trust. They done a wonderful beer festival. Actually, me and Tina were there. Mod Tina. It was great. We was under the wing of XL426. It was fabulous. They had like street food. They had a massive beer festival that went on under XL426 and some music. It was a really, really good Saturday afternoon, actually. I think it went on to about 10 o'clock at night. So fair play to the Vulcan for them guys, what they do there, keeping that aircraft alive is just incredible. So, waiting on the final aircraft or aircrafts. Mark Ribbons, morning to you, Mark. And just what you need, a wasp that went in your coffee. Yeah, kicker, it was 5. Terry Stapley. Thank you, Terry, for your support. Really appreciate it, my friend. Lovely, lovely Wednesday. Great way to start the day. Yeah, so it's really, really good for them. What they do, XL42, it's fantastic. And seeing that aircraft just in pristine condition, it is fabulous. Yeah, it wasn't exactly the thing that I wanted, but it's all good. Also good as well seeing the Ministry of Defence police coming up along here. Yeah, Ian Stewart, heard that as well. Yeah, so if you like your military, especially the Vulcan, they do a wonderful job at Southend Airport. They really, really do. Mark Garwood, very nice. Paul Martin is great, isn't it? So you could just have a one of them, what is it, ASMR streams. Just leaving it there. Just leaving the radar. No, but they do a fantastic job. Oh, Derek Halsey, congratulations. That's very, very good. Yeah. Oh, wow. First time I've ever seen that. Looked like the F-15 caught by just a little bit of wind. What a brilliant way. A brilliant way to finish up what looks like this morning's flying here at Lakenheath. Just incredible. Or a wing wave. Yeah. So, that looks like morning flying for us potentially is done. Unless the F-15s do decide to taxi back up and go back into there, but you never know. Let's have another look. Derek Halsey, no worries at all. Mark Hewitt saying, I worked on Lakenheath many years ago. As you can imagine, I didn't get much work done. I can only imagine that, to be honest. I don't think I would have done much, in all fairness. Oh, goodness. But another great morning here at RAF Lakenheath, guys. Very, very worthwhile. Getting up at that early time this morning, around about 4 o'clock this morning. Always worthwhile on doing that. But it could be now, potentially, who knows how long until the next sortie of aircraft head out. So I think what we'll do, we'll finish up here a nice 3.25 hours, I think, over both of the streams, which was very, very good. Elkinga, they are. So we will finish up on there, guys. I'm going to pack down, go and grab a nice cup of coffee, maybe even some breakfast as well, and then take that trundle back to Essex, where I am, and then we once again head to a commercial airport tomorrow, so something even more different. And I do hope that you can join us, guys, but I really, really appreciate all your support, and thank you so much for everyone that has joined us here at RAF Lakenheath this morning, guys. Once again, a fantastic array of aircraft, great flying display as well, so perfect, and cannot wait to be back. Right, have a fantastic rest of your day wherever you all are, guys, in the world, and we will see you again very, very soon. So be safe, take care, and enjoy. Have a great one. See you all later. And for those that are hanging about as well, just as we're saying goodbye. Do you know what? I don't think it would be the same without one more, would it? It's not really one more, it's just headed back. But guys, another great view. Have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you all again very, very soon. Take care, guys. See you later.